Former Republican governor of the state of Wisconsin, now Scott Walker, who joins us. A big Wisconsin focus here at the top of the show today. We showed some numbers in the average of the polls where it was Trump by like less than half a point. Tablet here, we have some decent numbers actually came in today from Marist for Harris in the blue wall states, who's up 3 in Michigan and 2, as you see here, the other 2. This is Wisconsin in the middle, up 2. So 1 poll, but, you know, what's your handicap on Wisconsin? What are you picking up this year, maybe that's different than past years?
Well, it's going to be extremely tight. And remember, the last 2 presidential elections, Trump was behind. So the fact that he's either tied, ahead, or within 2 in this latest poll, I think is a good sign, because Clinton was way ahead, Biden was ahead. And yet, in the end, both those elections were decided by less than 25,000 votes in a state of 6 million people. I think one of the big takeaways, my wife and I live here in the town of Delafield. We just voted early in person the other day. Waukesha County, 3rd biggest county, only one of the big 3 that's actually leans Republican. That had by far the largest in-person early voting turnout. Now, Milwaukee and Dane, the 2 other big counties that are Democrat majorities, right, they had a lot of absentee ballots, but that in-person voting is something new for a lot of Republican voters.
Yeah, they're embracing it this year. So I guess the question is, are those people that just would have voted anyway on Election Day, or are they extra voters? I feel like we need to be careful before reading too much into that. Is that fair?
I think you're right in both counts. So increased numbers of absentee ballots as well as in-person, no matter where it comes from, Milwaukee or Waukesha. In the end, it's all about turnout. So the fact that Democrats have been good the last couple of cycles, not just presidential cycles, but Supreme Court, the fall elections in 22, that was the big handicap here, was whether or not Republicans could match that kind of turnout base. And so those early voting numbers, I think, are a good sign, whether or not it's actual grassroots or it's just voter enthusiasm. And I've said all along, one of the big phrases I'll mention tonight when I'm at the Fiserv Forum speaking before President Trump is that whether you like everything he does or how he says it, it's an undeniable truth that life was better when Donald Trump was president. Prices were lower, the border was more secure, violent crime was less of an issue. Those are the things that voters here care about, and I think in most of the other battleground states as well.
Yeah, we've heard that. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.